Hey everyone, it's Madam Berry. The painting I'm working on today was done for the Land of Dreams fantasy exhibit near Cleveland, Ohio, which is happening this weekend. I heard about applications opening via Instagram, but most of my art that fit the fantasy theme was a few years old, so I wanted to create a few new pieces in a more updated style to submit. I made a total of 2 paintings to this show, and both were accepted. I wanted to explore the interplay between growth and solitude for both of the paintings that I made for this series. This piece you're seeing now is called Abundance in Stasis, and is in part inspired by my Circle of Spores druid in one of the D&D campaigns I'm currently in. One of the core tenets of the Spores druids is that death, and because it's fantasy, undeath, acts as a continuation of the life cycle in a way that cohabitates with and feeds the rest of the cycle. It's only when that cycle is interrupted, such as by a mortal vying for immortality or by a lich striving for permanent undeath, that there becomes a problem. This thought process has been interesting to explore in a character and also to represent visually. Also, mostly, mushrooms are really cool looking and I wanted to paint a lot of mushrooms. The poses that I chose for these figures are meant to be very self-loving and self-caring. They're inward-directed poses. She's interacting with herself, but in a way that's almost like embracing. You'll see this even more in the second piece, which I will upload next week. I'm working again on some more of that black watercolor paper by Stonehenge, which I covered in my last video. Since I didn't have a lot of time to complete these 2 paintings, I wanted to use the black paper as a backdrop, so that I could remove the need to paint an entire background myself. This black paper is really convenient in that way, in that it looks finished without having to paint in every square millimeter of the painting. Sometimes on white paper, if you don't meet the colors all the way to the edge of the next color, you can see the little bits of white paper peeking out through the painting, and that makes it look really unfinished. But because this paper is black, not all of the parts of the paper have to be covered in order for the painting to look finished. I love the way that objects recede back into space on this paper. As I make something darker, it automatically fades into the background. And I wanted to utilize the contrast that can be achieved by painting light values on the black background. I wanted this painting to share a color scheme with my other submission, but still have them both be distinctive. So for this one, I focused on cyan with complementary orange highlights, and pulled in bits of pink from the other piece. It's difficult to get cyan pigments to be as bright as I want them to be, but contrasting them with the dark background of this paper achieves an effect close to what I want. The light blues look so much brighter when they're paired with the black background. Abundance and Stasis, as well as its sister, Growth from Within, will be showing in the Land of Dreams exhibit at the Ohio Fairy Gardening Festival, starting on Saturday, June 19th. Stay tuned for the painting process of Growth from Within in my next video. Thanks for watching, and until then, take care.